Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Cullen, coming back with another shave. Tonight, I am coming at you as not your pelagic shaver, but as your shave sensei. That's right, I have reached shave nirvana. You might ask, what does it take to become a shave sensei? Well, one might think, it takes deep meditation to create the ultimate yin and yang harmony between water and soap, to create the most luscious lather. Or maybe the perfect stroke of the brush to create the most luxurious of lather on the face. Or maybe the most perfect of touch of stroke on the face with the razor, to bring the most peaceful one with the shaved verse to bring shave nirvana. Or it could be just answering an email and volunteering for the program. And that's what it takes. And so with that, tonight I am going to be using the Wet Shaving Club's winning razor. I got this and I used it last night when I got my battle wounds here and here, using my straight razor, and I used it to do my cleanup, and it was nice, but I just felt like it needed to be plagiarific. So what do? I polish all my razors, and so I mirror shine that sucker. And so we shall get into that. But today's soap, today I will be using Master Soap Creations Dark Blue. You might ask what this smells like. Blue. That's what it smells like. I believe this is Hugo Boss Blue something. And where's my hand blue from? But yeah, so I don't know. It's a cologne dupe. It smells absolutely fantastic. And tonight for my bath, my shower, I had a sample of, what is this? Sterling Deep Blue Sea. And right now that set is in my cart because that is absolutely phenomenal smelling. So I'll be ordering that shortly. And of course I have the Splishity Splash to follow it up. Because as usual, Fernanda, I believe his name is Fernanda. I believe so. If it's Fernando, I'm sorry. Either way, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. From South Africa, excellent, excellent, excellent products. I can't stress that enough. And for my bowl, my Capitan's Choice HD Copper Bowl. My brush. Is that where the blue's coming from? No. My brush, I am using my Smilezformilez brush I just recently got from Surge, Bandito Frito. And in it, I pulled the knot that was in it, and I put in a 28 millimeter AP Shave Co. Synbad knot. And so let's get on with this shave, and I may go ahead and kick the billy goats off Mount Rushmore again tonight. That's where the blue's coming from. Put too hot of water in here again. It's melting the thing again. Well, it's not hot anymore, but it done messed up the ink on that. But you know, I have always talked about how bad I do not like synthetic knots. This soap, this is now 3 soaps of his that are just absolutely amazing. This one, Vintage Lapidus, and what I used last time. Vintage Lapidus. This is dark blue. Oh, Nordic Croco, which is a Davidoff Cool Water. I think this is I can't remember if this one's after Dunhill Blue. I don't know, it smells phenomenal though. But yeah, so I love the Synbad knot. And then the AP Shave Co. Cashmere knot's good. And my cat came in, she wants to play fetch. So she brings her little mouse to my feet and then starts clawing my feet when I don't throw it for her right away. So, go on, Teddy, go. So, now she's out, no more clawing the feet. Oh, and I have a Gillette Platinum in here. The Tatras, they send with them. They're an okay blade, but not my favorites. But any of y'all that don't have this razor and have wondered what it feels like, if you've ever had the Henson and hated it because it has that little skinny handle and then it's way too light, this is everything a Henson wants to be but isn't. The one thing I was impressed with last night, if you watched yesterday's video when I cut myself here with the straight razor, I finished my shave, my cleanup on my neck with this, and I believe I went right over where I just cut myself with this, and it just went right over it. It was so smooth and effortless, because if you look at how this thing clamps the blade, you know, it's clamped in there very much like a Henson, but it has a weight to it. Um, you know, and if you just saw right there, I just went over this cut right here too from last night. Didn't even feel it. The blade clamp on this is so tight that that blade, it's like you feel the blade. It has blade feel, but you don't feel the blade chatter. There's no blade chatter at all. It's just clamped in there so good. That it's just so smooth on the skin. See my cut? Diagonal? I just went right over it the next day. That's how smooth this razor is. It's not something that, it's hard to say. I really can't say that it's mild. It's really, to me, it's so hard to describe. Because when I think of mild, I think of vintage Gillettes, where there's like no blade feel, there's no efficiency to them. On this Master Soap Creation soap, it takes water all day long. I've been so impressed by how much water this soap could take. I don't think you could drown this soap out. It's truly impressive. Isn't that what CDB always does? You know, this soap, it's just fantastic. In one of my Shave of the Day posts on Instagram, he commented, and it was humbling to me, how humbling he is about his product. You know, and but if you haven't tried his stuff, I recommend it. But yeah, this is a great razor. I think it sells for just under $50. Made by Yates Precision Manufacturing for the Wet Shaving Club. You know, I had one of their America razors, and I had talked on the groups about how great they are, and I don't know if I had my channel yet. But this is an excellent razor. Honestly, when I first got it, I looked at how the blade clamped, and honestly, I was 100% sure I wasn't going to like it, and boy was I wrong. And I am by no means saying that just because this was sent to me for free. This isn't like a paid review or anything. My part of the deal, I don't have to do any videos for them. I just have to write an article about the razor. Little do they know, they had the pelagic idiot to write an article. So I'm just thankful they didn't do their homework too good. But this thing is fantastic. I've been meaning to buy another America razor. Definitely need to get one, especially now with my channel. I just need to have razors to where I can cycle through them. You know, and not constantly be using the same razor. But this is definitely a winner. So it has definitely lived up to its name, the winning razor. And I was talking to Josh Perkins today, Subi, and he calls me the shiny wizard. But I was showing him how I polish this. And I was telling him this is one of the very few razors. My jawline against when I shave this way, it's always against the growth across my neck and everything. And it hurts with whatever razor. 90% of the time it hurts. I said, but this thing has such good blade clamp. I noticed last night when I shaved, when I did my cleanup, it didn't hurt. See, and look, I'm going right over that cut, getting baby smooth. I feel the blade. I don't know if this has neutral blade exposure or if it has positive, it is minimal. Yeah, it did open it up a little bit. But that's probably just from going back across it and it hadn't really healed up at all because it was late last night when I shaved. That's no fault to the razor. That's because I put a trench in my face last night. Wow. Okay, so I am impressed. Okay, well, let me get cleaned up and I shall return. Okay, we are back. Sorry I was gone for so long. I didn't even do any of my the witch hazel. And mine I always scent with one of my aftershaves of some sort, just to give it some sort of scent. But yeah, and so we'll go ahead and do just a squirt of that tonight. And that stuff is hyaluronic acid and vitamin something, B5. It has other stuff in it. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, I went ahead and use this on the head, and this is a great, it took a while to get used to the angle this thing cuts on the head, because I'm so used to using a standard, like my Lupo DLC is what I normally use on my head, or the Lupo 0.95, and this is probably the best head shaving razor I've ever used, because of the blade clamp. It's just phenomenal. But in case y'all wanted to see, there's the polish job. And Steve, yeah, there's another one of my polish jobs I did there. And then my brush I used tonight was my Smilezformilez that I jacked up bad. I noticed that some of his protective coat was chipping off, and so I sanded it down, and then I decided, let me see what I could do, and I sprayed stuff on it, and I forgot to cover the resin, and so stuff doesn't like to stick to perfectly smooth surfaces, and so it kind of jacked that up, but that's okay. It's not, I don't plan on that leaving my den. Then of course, you know, the Captain's Choice and Master Soap Creations Dark Blue. I think earlier I said it was called Deep Blue, but Dark Blue. I also have the Deep Blue. This is an absolute beautiful scent. I believe this is Dunhill Blue. It might be another scent. And then we'll finish it off with the Splishity Splash. Now tomorrow I will be using, I believe this has menthol in it. Yep, it has menthol. Hopefully I don't burst into flames. I feel the cheeks and everything getting red. You see how they're starting to get red, and see all that where I'm starting to, it's really mainly on this side so far, where my skin does not like menthol. So hopefully that'll go away soon. And the burning's not too bad, so I think it'll go away quick. I think as I've wet shaved longer and longer, my skin's become a little more resilient towards all this stuff. But tomorrow I'll be using the Winning Razor again. I'm going to use it over the next few days before I give it a real review. These are just my first impressions tonight, because that's really my first complete shave with it. But tomorrow I will be using Sterling Haverford. I've been looking forward to using this scent. It's vanilla, sandalwood, something, something, and something. And then there's something else in it. It recommends to use a brush that you don't mind it getting permanently stained because of the heavy vanilla in it. So I'll be using a synthetic. So we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and thank you for tuning in, and God bless.